2024 GMC Sierra 2500 HD Denali Ultimate. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so we can reach that goal of 1,000 subscribers. It would really help the channel greatly. Okay, so news out of here from General Motors, and I do have to ask this question. Are luxury work trucks really a thing of the past, or did GMC turn the 2500 HD into a suburban status symbol? This truck is pretty impressive. I'll go over the pros and the cons of the truck, go over some of the specs, the towing, the payload, and the horsepower and the torque. Okay, so please stick around for this video. The pros here: incredible smooth powertrain for daily driving. Agreed. Steering and stability. Agreed. Denali interior theme is executed well. Love the new styling of the interior, as you'll see through the video here. The styling of this ultimate Denali is just pure luxury for a truck. Cons: differentiate from Chevy, feels forced. Poor ergonomics of some physical controls. Not everything aligns with the price point. And, because like I say, this truck is not cheap. At first glance, the 2024 GMC Sierra Denali HD 2500 Denali Ultimate seems like the undercover boss version of the heavy-duty truck world. When you put work boots but forget to take off the Rolex, right? So yeah, maybe it isn't trying to fool anyone, instead serving as the pinnacle of form and functionality, right? So is there going to be a diesel with this one? Well, I would hope so. A refreshed 6.6 liter Duramax V8 turbo diesel is standard for the Denali Ultimate. So yeah, if you're going to order the 2500 Denali Ultimate, it's going to come with the turbo diesel as standard. It's going to have 470 horsepower and 975 foot-pound of torque. But it's still, it's don't match up to the top diesel engines from Ram or Ford, though, just so you know, all right? So, however, that isn't the whole story here, folks. The more powerful 6.7 liter high output Cummins only comes in the 3500. So if you want that high output Cummins, you're not going to go with the 2500. You have to go with the 3500. So General Motors has, did something well there. And the standard output 6.7 liter Cummins is down about 100 horsepower and torque from the Duramax, okay? So if you are going to get the 3500 Ram with the standard 6.7 liter Cummins, it's going to be down some in horsepower and torque. The high output 6.7 liter Power Stroke from Ford is an expensive option for a Super Duty over the standard gas engine, but jump up to a limited shooting past the Denali Ultimate's price, base price, and you get as a standard equipment, okay? So all right, so the automatic, this one has the GMC Denali Ultimate has the automatic 10-speed Allison transmission, made it to the Duramax, completes one of the smoothest heavy-duty powertrains on the road. The i6 Cummins and the 6-speed automatic from Ram sounds and feels like a farm tractor in comparison. Ford puts a 10-speed transmission behind the V8 Power Stroke, but the first few shifts aren't as silky as the Duramax and the Allison. Yeah, I do agree. The Allison is quite the transmission. Aside from having to add the pesky DEF, the Denali Ultimate is just as good of a daily driver as a gasser. The extra 225 foot-pound of torque from the Power Stroke is nothing to scoff at either, but the Duramax is a huge leap forward for the drivability of a diesel engine. And if you can hear them at all, the exhaust brake is ever so slightly the quietest of the bunch. How does the ride? feel in the GMC Denali. The ride quality is, it's really good in the 2500 HD Denali Ultimate. Didn't match the praise for the powertrain, though, I would think. I noticed it wasn't in the first place. The front end carries the heavy diesel's weight brilliantly, keeping the nimble feel of the Sierra 1500, okay? So, yeah, it's, it's got 20-inch wheels as they will on any truck, make road impressions more noticeably. As you can see from the wheels here, they stand out pretty nice on the Denali Ultimate. The Denali Ultimate feels most at home on pavement and highways, but I was pretty impressed with the off-road, okay? So if you're looking for an off-roader and a 2500, this has got some serious off-road for those off-roaders who just love to be, working the truck off-road. From the standpoint of navigating back roads, snow, or the temporary roads and mud, there are typical on the job sites, it won't make a fool of its driver. There is no manual engagement for the rear differential, but the automatic Eaton is quick and responsive. Combined with the automatic four-wheel drive setting, the Sierra Denali Ultimate seems like it's ready for anything. Like I say, you're going to pay some big bucks for this truck, but it's well worth what you're getting. Even with all-season tires, getting stuck in the mud, pushing it to the Holy Oaks off-road, it's really well. The 2024 GMC Sierra 2500 HD Denali Ultimate also can carry 8,346 pounds of mass, and it will go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a shockingly quick 6.5 seconds. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It competes in the quarter-mile run at 14.9 seconds at 93.2 miles per hour and delivers smooth, graceful shifts the whole way through, okay? So, but it has the power to get its 11,350 gross pound vehicle weight capacity, and it's got a max towing capacity of 21,900 pounds, 22,500 pounds without the crew cab. So if you just go with the regular standard cab, you will go up almost another 800 pounds. Sorry, it's actually 600 pounds. The brake pedal has the same squishy feel we are used to finding in the GM's other heavy-duty trucks, but braking distances were extremely consistent. I found stopping from 60 miles an hour down to 0 is only 137 feet, which is pretty impressive, considering that, smaller SUVs manage to do the same. So for a big, heavy truck like this, stopping that much weight at that much time is pretty cool. The Denali Ultimate also has true colors as a freight train on 20-inch wheels, so it's pretty cool. It also has the lateral acceleration figure, and it managed to, 0.72 G average lateral acceleration around this, skip pad. So yeah, pretty neat. The exclusive Vader chrome grille, if you're looking at this one with the Vader chrome grille, is the edgy reminder the Sierra is here to work, and it hides dirt and bugs better than traditional chrome or lighter paint colors, okay? The 6-way multi-pro tailgate comes standard with the Kicker outdoor audio system. You also have the standard power assist steps that aid entry and retract out of the way. So that way, if you're going off-road, they're well up underneath the vehicle. So yeah, the Silverado can be a little slower and noisier inside the cab with the Silverado 2500 HD ZR2. So, but let us remind you that Ford's King Ranch interior, but the Sierra Denali Ultimate leans a lot less toward pure cowboy. So if you're looking for something that that cowboy feel, maybe you'll want the Ford King Ranch instead. So yeah, it's a pretty impressive truck for sure. It comes with the 13.4-inch diagonally touchscreen, shifting display down, puts a substantial amount of displays lower left corner behind the shift, gear. So I like the way the screen is on the dash on the GM product line. I find the Ram, they've got those really big vertical screens in them. Don't get me wrong, they are very nice, but I just find with the horizontal screens in the GM line, if you're driving down the road and you want to look at the screen right quick, I find it more at eye level compared to the Ram. You're looking down more, so you want to be a little careful doing that, of course. But hey, don't get me wrong, the screens on the Rams are beautiful inside, but I would just prefer if Ram would take that screen and make it horizontally instead of vertical. But that's my opinion. Now, for the GMC came up with a cool new toggle switch start-stop button, but it's not so cool that it warranted moving the trailer brakes controller to the center console, okay? So it's got a new 16-way adjustable massaging seats are standard for the Denali Ultimate trim, but the controls also preset 16 ways as well. So it's got lots of their functions there for the seats. So is it worth it? Adding the Denali Ultimate trim brings the base price of the 2024 GMC Sierra 2500 HD up to $94,895 US dollars, folks. So yeah, the silver metallic paint, with the prep package will cost you $96,260. So it's just a matter of, do you want the Denali Ultimate and look good going down the road for that extra cash that you're going to, pay for this one? The value of the 2024 GMC Sierra 2500 HD Ultimate is in the standard equipment compared to its competitors. Once you add the same options to a Ram or a Ford, like a diesel engine, hill descent control and other features like the LED marker lamps, the skid plates, massaging seats, and top-tier stereo, the prices are all within, spitting distance. None of the luxury stuff gets in the way. But the rock-solid GM truck underneath all that glitz and glamour. So, yeah, I mean, once you start adding all of the other stuff, it's going to be, it's going to put that price point up quite a bit. But they're all competitively priced when you get into all the luxury vehicles, whether it's GMC, the Ford, or the Ram, okay? So, the base price, like I said, is $94,895. It's got front engine, of course, 4-wheel drive, 5-passenger, it's a 4-door truck. So, yeah, so it's just a matter of, when you're buying these HD trucks, do you need it for work? Or do you need it for work and play? Or do you just need it for play? Maybe you're hauling just a trailer every once in a while. Personally, if I was to buy one of these 2500s and I was going to tow a travel trailer or trailer up to, say, 9,000 pounds, and I'm only going to tow it probably once every 2 months, I would just go with the gasser, save some money, right? Get the gas engine. But if you're going to be towing, once a week, and you're going to be doing a lot of highway driving, I would definitely go with the diesel. And you also got to look at the resale, value too. You're going to get more money in return when you go to trade the vehicle, whether it's 3 or 5 years down the road with the diesel. So lots of options there to consider. But if you're willing to, pay the extra money for all of the luxury, all the Denali Ultimate 2500 HD will be the truck for you. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.